In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Firebase Studio. So first of all, open up a web browser of your choice and simply search for firebase.studio.com. Now, on the official website, you will see an interface like this. So what exactly is Firebase? Firebase is a software developed by Google which allows users to create website and mobile application. In Firebase, integrated tools are available for the use of users. These ready-to-use tools helps us in authenticating and hosting our applications. To build applications, there is now no need to learn how to code. Firebase allows us to create those applications by only using prompts. By simply describing how you want your application to be, you can very simply generate that application within a few clicks. Firebase will bring that application to reality. Every single complicated work is done in the background, allowing us the users to only focus on generating ideas for our application. So, from this interface, what you will have to do is to very simply click on Get Started, which is present right over here. Once you click on it, you will be redirected to a new interface from where you will have to enter your email address or simply your Google address to create an account. Once you create an account, you will be redirected to this interface, which is the main interface of Firebase. On the main interface, you will see a prompt box. In the prompt box, you will have to easily type in the description of the application that you want to create. So now for example, let's simply create an application that will extract the audio from a video. So I will simply write that in my prompt box. Once you're done with your prompt, you can also click on the improve prompt option, which will create this exact same prompt by using enhanced wording or making it more easy and clear to understand. So once you're done, you very simply have to click on prototype with AI. Once you click on it, Firebase will now start working on your application. Behind the scenes, a code will be generated automatically for you and you will only see the end results of your application. Before you move on to the end results of your application, you will see a menu like this. From here, the AI tool will ask you whether these are the features that you want to see in your application. Like for example, the first feature will be of video upload. It will allow users to upload video files from their local storage or via URL. Then is the audio extraction. From this section, the extraction of audio will take place from your provided video. Then you can also download the audio, and by simply reading all of these instructions, you can very simply check what will be the features of your application. Also, the name of your application, which is described over here, is Audio Scribe, but you can also change that later on, so don't worry. So once you're done, you very simply have to scroll down and you can also see the color theme which will be used, the layout, the typography, the iconography, the animation and much more. So once you're done, you very simply have to click on prototype this application. Once you click on it, it will now take a few minutes or probably 30 to 40 seconds to generate your application. So you very simply have to wait. So once you're done, you will be able to see your results on your screen. The finished version of your application will be visible right over here along with the chat box which is present on the right side of your screen. So as you guys can see, my application is commanding me to drag or drop or simply click to upload a file to my application. Once I upload a file to the application, it will extract the audio from that file or simply that video. Now on this chat box, what you can do is to do changes in your application. Like for example, the first change that I want to do is to change the background color from this light bluish shade to a dark color, like for example a color that is more prominent or simply gray color. So I will simply type that in right now. So once you're done typing in the change that you want, like for example in my case, I typed in change the background color to gray. You very simply have to press enter on your keyboard. Once you press enter on your keyboard, you literally don't have to do anything in the software. All of the coding changes, all of the changes that are required, the Firebase Studios AI will do it itself and only the results will be visible to you. So this is a great way if you want to understand how applications are made and how easy it is actually to do it right now. So as you guys can see, even though I have instructed the AI to change the background color to grey, the background color is still not totally grey. It is a lighter shade of grey. So you can also type that in that you want a dark shade of grey and the AI will be able to understand your language and simply change the background color to grey. Next thing that I want to change is the application's name. It says the application name is Audio Scribe. So I will simply change it to Audio Generator. So as you guys can see, I have written a prompt that says change the name to Audio Generator. I will simply again click on enter and let's see whether the AI can now understand my language. Now as you guys can see, the AI model has started working on changing the name of my application. So as you guys can now see, the name of my application has changed into Audio Generator. This shows how efficient the Firebase Studios AI actually is. Now another thing that you should know, that if you don't like a change that you have just made, you can also click on the restore option, which is present right over here. If you click on restore, the recent change that you made in your application will be restored. So now you guys have seen how great the Firebase Studios AI is at generating applications. So let's simply click on the Firebase Studio icon right over here and go back to the main interface. Now let's suppose if you want to start a totally new project, what you will have to do is to simply click on the new project option right over here. Once you click on it, it will ask whether you want to start working on your project with the help of a template, which you can select from various templates present over here, or simply click on new empty workspace, which will give you an entirely empty workspace without any kind of template. So from these templates, you can very simply select a template and you will be redirected to a new menu. From this menu, you will now have to name your workspace. So I will simply type in demo workspace. Once you're done, you don't have to do any kind of change in the language or the project template and simply click on create. Now this is the interface you will see when you create your project through templates. A very important aspect is that you should know creating an application in Firebase through templates like this one will always involve coding, meaning that apart from the prompt based development of your application, you will always need to code. Firebase has provided you guides and tools, but that doesn't mean coding is not involved at all. So if you don't know the basics of coding, it's better to just stick with the prompt based app development. So now if you want to go back to the main interface, you will again have to click on the Firebase Studio. So back to the main interface, another cool feature is the sample prompts. If you very simply click on the more sample prompts, you will be able to see all kinds of examples that you can use while creating your applications. Like for example, you can create a tipping calculator, a recipe generator, an ERP dashboard, an expense tracker, a landing page, or simply I'm feeling lucky. So you can use these examples if you want, and you will be able to create applications without even writing the prompts. AI will generate a specific prompt for your applications and will generate the application. So everyone, lastly, you will have to remember this, that until you think you're not ready to handle coding, you should avoid the template section as it is for developers. Stick to the prompt to app features for now as it will be easy to understand, but obviously there are going to be limitations on what you can do with simple prompt based applications and editing. For that issue, slowly learn coding, go deeper into learning languages, and eventually with the help of the tools integrated within Firebase, you will become an expert. So everyone, That's pretty much all for today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel for more informative videos in the future. Until then, stay safe.